Hello, my name is Edna Aphek and I'm an Israeli. For the last 2 years, I have conducted some preliminary research in the area of the Gemach free loan societies in the Jewish religious and ultra-religious sectors in Israel. The Gemach, I believe, is a unique way of a community to take care of its own people, to fight poverty, and to combat alienation. The project I would like to work on is based upon the principles of the Gemach, which I would like to further explore and adapt to non-Jewish communities. The project falls under the philanthropy section. Let me start with what a Gemach is and its uniqueness. Gemach, a free-giving society, is an acronym for Gmilut Chasadim, the Hebrew term for loving kindness. Gmilut Chasadim is not a synonym for charity. It differs from charity, as charity is done with one's money, while loving kindness may be done with one's money or with one's person. Charity is given only to the poor, while loving kindness may be given both to the poor and to the rich. Charity is given only to the living, while loving kindness may be shown to both the living and the dead. The Gemach is based upon the concept of lending, borrowing, and exchange rather than gifting. The borrower is encouraged to do something in return for what he or she receives. If the needy person can't return materially, it is expected that that person will find other ways to reciprocate, visit the sick and the old, babysit, distribute food, etc. The acts of Gmilut Chasadim are often done for no reward whatsoever, neither financial nor in fame. For according to Judaism, he who gives also receives. By the very act of giving, one also becomes a receiver. There are Gemachs in Israel in every area there might be a need. The following is a very, very partial list of Gemachs: pacifiers, books, roadside help, change of tires, spare parts, food and free accommodation for the Sabbath, Shabbat, for relatives and patients hospitalized, wigs and wedding dresses, clothes including maternity, costumes, clothes drying in winter, medicines, legal advice, real estate and job-seeking agencies, dogs for the blind, etc., etc., etc. Anyone can start a Gemach. One doesn't have to be rich in order to start a Gemach. A Gemach can operate from a room or a storage place in a small apartment. All one needs in order to start a Gemach is will, creativity, and initiative. A Gemach usually starts with identifying a need stemming from the need of others or from the individual's own experience. I would like to give an example of only of one Gemach, though there are so many. But taking the time limit into consideration, I'll concentrate only on one: the Lost Children Gemach. The ultra-religious sector is blessed with big families. When visiting a new place, and especially since Orthodox Jews don't drive on Shabbat, Saturday, Sabbath, and stay with their hosting family for the entire weekend, Friday and Saturday, the visiting families might go out for a stroll, and a child wanders elsewhere. Everyone knows where the Lost Children Gemach, which is community-based, is. A child wandering alone will be taken by people from the community to this specially designed Gemach. Once the parents realized a child is missing, they immediately go to the place of the Lost Children Gemach to reunite with their child. The Gemach mechanism has been working for years and has been very instrumental in Jewish communities all over the world. This economic and social mechanism is a manifestation of a caring community life, constant caring for others and their needs, of sharing and mutual help. The ongoing Gemach mechanism is one which creates a dynamic chain of chesed, acts of kindness, where receivers become also givers, and which involves the entire community. It is a unique means for building a strong community where no one is left behind. All people, rich or poor, need caring, sharing and support, be it monetary or emotional. However, in spite of its importance and uniqueness, the topic of Gmach has not been much researched. I believe that this mechanism, which has proven itself for years, should be further researched and adapted and adopted by other societies and ethnical groups. The project I'm suggesting is multifoci. 1. Further research of the Gmach in Israel and expand my research to Gmachs outside Israel, for example in the States. 2. Identify the principles that make a certain Gmach very successful. 3. Write a working model of the Gmach and the process of running it. 4. Explore the possibility of expanding the Gmach to non-Jewish communities and make it a part of the ethos of those communities. 5. Identify ways and make suggestions as to utilize the new technologies and especially the mobile phones in order to improve the work of the Gmach. 6. Identify tentative partners to share my vision and participate in implementing the Gmach in its diversified forms in non-Jewish communities.